wow. Hop. Hola, hi. We are in our Monday. Oh God, here goes the technology. I think it's looking good. I think in TikTok, hi TikTok, hi Instagram. Gracias, Saba, por lo de guapa, sabandija. We are in English today. Remember, today is Monday. Señora bonita que tomó té, todas las tardes tomó té. So, vamos, ahora estamos en inglés, los miércoles en español. So, let me wait a few seconds. We get going here with the subject for today. It's going to be interesting and fascinating. Anna, hi. So I have a topic for today, as always, but I'm willing to. Are we live in here? And I need some feedback from. Oh, okay, from Sandy from YouTube. Yesenia, you look beautiful. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yesenia, how was the lighting? How was the background? You can tell this is a new background. So we want to make sure that everything is beautiful because we want quality. We always aiming for quality. And that's exactly the topic for today, some of that. Josefina, my daughter gets married in October and I want to get toned. I don't need to lose weight. So start doing reps, start with weights, work with weights. You want to redefine your body, start doing weights and get a coach for a few weeks and the coach can push you to get a muscle tone and the muscle definition and you will be amazing. You don't have to lose weight, so it's a beautiful thing. 116, yes, go to the gym, go, wait. And if you can hire somebody for a few weeks, I highly recommend that. Somebody who knows about weightlifting, okay, and training with weight. You look, okay, good morning. Beatriz, ¿eres okay, Beatriz? Okay, how can we make it better? When I don't like things to be okay. I want it to be excellent or super or great. Happy to see you. Lighting is great. That's Francis. That's what I want. That's great. Because you know why? When you guys tell me, tell me, then if it is not that good, then I can improve it. But excellent. Okay, perfect. Because we wanted to remember, because these videos, especially the one in YouTube, stay forever. This is our library. And today we are talking about, let me say to you what we're going to talk about, and then we can take it any direction you want. Let me calm down. Papa. What I want to talk about is an issue that I have in my book, number 1. I think it's in page 13. And okay, in page 13 in my book, if you have my first book, I highly recommend for you to get it out because today we're going to talk about successful aging. Oh, thank you, Sari. Today we're going to talk about there are 2 ways to age, and they are. Well, let me go back. We're talking about today, are you going to sit back and let aging happen to you? The premise is, are you going to sit back and let aging happen to you? And that's in my first book, in page 13, I talk about two types of aging. There is passive aging and there is successful aging. The passive aging is there. It's attitude. It's an attitude because aging is all about attitude. It's the attitude that after certain time, after certain age, after certain birthday, then you doom. You are accepting all the things that the doctor tells you, that society tells you, that you have an expiration date, that there is no point to exercising or to take good care of yourself and all the good stuff. So you have to make a conscious decision in how you're going to age. Are you going to have a successful aging, or are you going to have let aging happen to you? And when you allow aging happens to you, is that you don't take care of yourself. You reach your third age, and then you give up. Then you start accepting all the traditions and all the norms and all the way of life and all the predestined mm, predestined. It's like a sacrilege. It's like, give me a break. After a certain age, after 40, that's when you start really living life. Why? Because if you haven't suffered any catastrophic catastrophic illness between the time you were born to 45, then what happened after that is going to be up to you. It's going to be your attitude towards aging that is going to determine how well you will do it. Because when I'm doing about aging successfully, it doesn't mean that you have to be like a teenager. I'm not talking about that. Okay. What I'm talking about successful aging is that you recognize that at any stage of your life, you have power and you have potential and you have skill and you have dreams and you have goals. You don't give up. You don't surrender yourself to anything because it's just like you don't pay attention to what anybody says about what aging is all about. Who determines that? Who decides that? It's you. And that's what has been for me. I never pay attention to anybody who has to say about how you should dress or how you should walk. No, because nobody can decide that but you. And you find that in my book number 1, page 13. If you have it, we can talk about that. I say here in the book, say, while we cannot choose how long we live, we can choose how successful we will be, how successful our life will be. So that's number 1. To achieve this, we must take responsibility for our choices in each area of our life. If you want to age successfully, if you want to age in a proactive way, if you want to age in a way that you are the person who are independent, the person who doesn't have to be helped to walk or to get dressed or to feed herself or himself. So it's all an attitude. It's all a discipline. And the 3 things that I wrote here for notes for us today. The decision to renew ourselves for a third age from 65 to who knows. You make that decision how you're going to do it. But what are the requirements for us to achieve successful aging? Number 1, you have to make an investment in faith. And that's what I always talk about: your body, your mind, and your spirit. And the reason I talk about those 3 components is because I know through my own personal experience, through my own way of seeing what happened to me, I know that I will never be where I'm at today if I didn't take those three elements in consideration. You take your body into consideration, you take your faith, you have to have faith. You have to believe. If you don't believe that you can age successfully, you will never do it. Why? Because everything starts in your mind. Every thought comes from your mind. And if your mind is the type of mind that entertains the thought that I'm too old, that and all that kind of negative programming, that's it. You do. You really do because you don't believe. You have to have faith. I remember in Psalm 103, you can check it out. Psalm in the book of in the Bible, you have one, and I'm using that as an example. You can use because it's in the book. Okay, the same thing that is this is in my book. So if you read Psalm 103, you will find that I think it's the verse number 5 or 4. It talks about renewing your youth. You are capable and able to renew your youth. But how do you renew your youth? You renew your youth every single day. This is not something that I will do once in a while. Oh, I have a wedding, so I need to be toned. Oh, I have a wedding, oh, I have to get in shape. This is not like that. This is a way of life. You don't use this type of information, this type of knowledge for a special occasion. Why? Because your whole life is an special occasion. So you should be in shape, tone, looking fabulous, looking beautiful at any moment in your life. And this is why number one, it requires to have faith, to believe in yourself that you can do it. And once you make that step to believe in yourself, then you have to live up to that. We have to live up to what we promise ourselves we are going to do. Number two, to take a risk. You have to take a chance. You have to risk. So you have to have faith. You have to risk. Risk what? The risk that you will lose friends. You will lose people that are close to you. You won't have that many friends. When you're in a position in which you make a choice that you won't age like normal person because you are not normal, you won't have that many friends. I don't have many. I don't have friends. Period. Why? Because I don't have anybody that has my age, 77 years old, that can share with me my way of life. Because people my age, the majority of them be bought into the belief system that after 70 or 60 or 50, your whole life is about going to the doctors and taking medication. That's what your whole life, because you put into it. Because you went to the doctor and the doctor says to you, oh, well, that's part of aging. And you hear that constantly. And I think doctors should stop telling people this is part of the aging process. No, maybe few things are, but people buy into the belief system. Well, this is part of aging, so you give up. No, you don't give up. You don't give up. I always mention to you this point when I have my hip problem, with my hip. So if I bought into the belief system, well, now I have to use a cane. Now I have to have a walker. Now I have to have a wheelchair because I cannot walk. Literally, I could not walk. I was in pain 24/7. But I never bought into the belief system. I knew it was a better way. Why? Because life is an ocean of endless possibility. And if you look for the possibility, you find the possibility. But if you believe that somebody tells you, oh, well, you're going to die with that. Well, there is no cure for that. Well, this is the aging. This is part of aging. That's not necessarily 90% of that is not aging. It's the way of life. It's a lifestyle. It's your mindset. You buy into it. And once you buy into an idea, you have to prove it to yourself that idea is right. So you do everything in your power to prove yourself that is correct. Life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe that you are doomed to age, useless, that you're good for nothing, that's exactly what your destiny will be. Number three, so we talk about you have to have faith. What does that mean? You have to believe. You have to, I believe it. I believe that my skin can be beautiful. I believe that I can have power. I believe that I can lift heavy weight. I believe that I can do it. When my coach says something, I'm right there with him. He tells me a lot of times, you're lifting more weights than me. My coach, because you have that, you bring that you bring that determination into in all areas of your life. And once you bring that determination in all areas of your life, including your coach and the people closer to you, they're gonna believe you because they see your determination, they feel your discipline, and they see your faith, and they know you're serious. Everybody takes me seriously. At the gym, everybody gets out of my way. Everybody is just like, whoa, oh, are you going to use the machine? Very respectful, but you earn it. Why? Because you show that fitness, that your health, that your life, that the way you choose to age is your responsibility. And I'm here to achieve that goal. I'm not here to socialize, and I'm not here to tell selfies of my ass. Okay? Because my ass is not the only part of my body that has to be in shape. It has to be uh, asymmetry. It has to be your whole body, the whole thing. The same thing as body, mind, and spirit. People your age are in nursing home. Exactly. People my exactly. So you don't have faith. You don't have friends. So that's why you take a risk. You take the risk. You take the risk to travel the road less trouble. You take that risk to be by yourself, to be alone, to do the thing that other people don't believe. But when they see you, they will, oh my God. The people say to me all the time, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time and you don't age. But I don't age because I take care of myself. You're not gonna find me in a bar. You're not gonna find me eating every single day out. Nothing like that. So we have faith, we have to believe, okay? We have to take the risk. We have to be willing to pay the price. If you don't pay the price for success, you pay the price for failure. If you don't pay the price for success, you pay the price for failure. I'm willing to pay the price for success. If that means that I have to go alone, I go alone. If that means that I don't have any friends, I don't have any friends. Because the most important person in my life, number one is God, and number two is me, and number three is me. That's it. And you can go any place, whatever place you want, this and this and that. What about this and what about that? That's up to you. It's not the way I function because I believe if I'm fabulous, I'm perfect, I'm okay, I'm wonderful, I'm healthy, everybody around me automatically, free flowingly, easily, naturally will flow in the same environment that I am. Okay. So let's the next one. The way that the way you made that choice is gonna determine. That's gonna be the separation now. People who people who choose to age the way I do, we're creating a different race. We're creating a different people. We are creating basically a different race because you don't go with the norm. You are separating yourself from the old way of thinking. So we become a different type of person. And not too long ago, somebody called me because they're creating a group of people over a group of people over 70, 80, blah blah blah. And I said, thank you so much for thinking about me, but I'm really busy, because I don't buy into the idea putting myself into the group of 80 or the 70 or the 50 or the 60. No, I never, ever, ever in my life I put myself in a box. Never. Never. I never felt, oh, I'm a woman. Or I never felt, oh, I'm a Latina. Or, oh, I have an accent, so people are going to discriminate against me. Never, ever crossed my mind. Because you are a being. You have a sir. You have an essence. You are something different. You are a spiritual. You are energy. You are power. So for me, never those things made any difference. Oh, discrimination and this and that and whatever. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. If you want to be offended, you be offended no matter what. So I never get offended because why? Because for me to be offended, I have to value your opinion. And very few people I value their opinion. Yes, never cross your mind for this. Yeah, I never felt this. I always got my job. I came to this country. My English was not that great. Better than now. Not as bad as anyway. But I never felt, oh, they're discriminating because I'm a Latina. Oh, they're discriminating because of my accent. Never felt that kind of crap because I don't qualify myself. So when I got a phone call for me to participate in this event where people are put in a box, I immediately, automatically, I rejected it because that's not me. I haven't put myself in a box from the time I was born. I'm not gonna put myself in a box now. When you get to my age, when you get to my point, you are free. You are free. You are really careless about what other people's opinion because you know what? You live in life to the fullest. You don't care about that stuff. Now, when you're in your 20s, you're thinking about what people are thinking about you. And then you're 30, oh my God, I'm gonna make it. Thank God by 40, you start developing a different attitude about life because you're getting close to the end. So it's fabulous. So we creating you and you and you and I, we are creating a different race, a different group of people. We are creating this group of people that go beyond age, goes beyond the birthday mark. You feel so edgeless. You don't identify with a thing. You just don't identify. I don't know if I'm getting myself across, but it's just you don't identify with that and come from your heart. It doesn't come from, oh, it's the trendy thing now. Oh, this is what is in now. No, this is something that you believe in your heart. And that's how you start looking younger and more powerful and achieving the things that you want to achieve. When you feel it from your heart, when it's real for you, when it has it's real for you, it's powerful for you. You believe in it. It's something that is yours. You believe in it, and that's why I get the results I get because I believe it. I have the faith. I take the chance or the risk, and the number three is physical discipline. Without discipline, you're not gonna do anything. You cannot achieve anything in life if you don't discipline yourself. And that is one of the fruit of the spirit. And that's what's so important that I always mention about the body, mind, and spirit, because one of the fruit of the spirit is self-control. And self-control gives you into self-discipline. And the self-discipline is number one. How do you start? Okay, I heard this a lot. Oh, but I don't have discipline. Yes, you do. You do have discipline. You're just not using it. You have discipline. You just not using it. How do I know you have discipline? Because if you got to get up. Let me calm down. Every morning you go to work. You get up in the morning and you go to work. So you have to take your kids to school. There are things that you are using discipline. What happens is in other areas you don't have the discipline because you don't want to do it. But you have to. The question that you have to ask yourself is, how is this activity important to me? What is the value? What's in it for me? What am I getting out of me staying in shape? What benefits do I get from working out every single day? What are the benefits? Once you start looking at the benefits that you get from doing whatever it is, exercising, eating right, meditation, prayer, relaxation, whatever it is that you need to do. All those things have to be done, and then you get my books. All these are in my books. Remember, we have the 5 books. So this is book number 1, and this is the other 4 books, okay? So you have all this material, plus you have my CDs. If you go on my website, drjosefina.com, you can download the CD for $10. Very inexpensive, a great investment. You get the books and you get the CDs, you download them from my website, and if you want it like that, then you have to contact me, and then you can pay in PayPal plus the shipping, whatever it is in PayPal plus shipping, $12 shipping, and I send it to you. But you have to get in touch with me because I don't have this at the website, but you can pay there. Anyway, you find a way. If you want to, this is another thing. When you want something bad enough, you find a way. When we want something bad enough, we find a way. So let's go with. This is another thing that I said here in the second paragraph of my book, Barbara at Any Age, in page 13, if you have the book, page 13. The older you get, the better you should feel. This is my mantra. This is what I believe. I believe that the older I get, the better I feel. I believe it. And you know what happens? The older I get, the better I feel. It's like one, okay, but aging successfully requires a choice. To be a successful aging means feeling happy with your health. Great point. This is great point. To feel, yeah, because you cannot age successfully if you're feeling sick. You have to take responsibility for your health. That's number one. That is when the body part comes in. We're talking about this, and I'm jumping from one to another. When we're talking about the physical discipline, because the physical discipline is going to take you exercising every single day. And you have it here in my affirmation, in my CDs, you have the affirmation CD, in which one of the affirmations is I exercise and I train every day for vitality and balance. I exercise and I train every day for vitality and balance. People ask, I do exercise every single day. Every single day, I have to exercise. And that doesn't mean that every single day I'm using the same muscle group. It's different. One day is leg, one day upper body, completely different. And when I don't lift, maybe once a week, then I still do my walk. My mom is 84 and she still have it. Great, Yesenia. Yesenia says her mom is 84 years old and she's still able to clean and cook. Absolutely. She still, she has like probably 15 more years. Let's say she goes to 90, 95. Absolutely, because that's the thing. And that's proven. It has been proven through many research have proven that if the person stay active, and if you don't want to go into the research, go into the people in the blue zone. Why do these people in the blue zone, they last over 100 years? Because of the way of life, their activity level, they stay active. One of the things that is going to generate more energy, vigor, excitement to your life is your exercises, because it makes you feel strong. If you feel stronger, you're going to have a stronger attitude. You're going to be more positive, because this is another advantage of taking care of your physical body. You become more positive. You become more optimistic. You see more probability. And that is as a consequence of successful aging. We're talking about successful aging that you find in page 13 in my book number 1, Vibrant at Any Age. So the choice is going to be yours. You choose. You choose to age successfully, or you choose just to drop. You just give up. And you know what? Let me talk about giving up. Don't you think for 1 minute that I don't entertain the idea of giving up? It comes to me. Giving up comes to me, but you know what I do to myself? When the idea of not going in the morning and doing my ritual or doing my exercise or testing my coach, I don't want to, lie, make a lie that I'm a reason not to exercise or not to go train and kill myself. I look at the option. I look at the option. I say, okay, if I don't do that, what is the option? So I see this the other part of it. And then I see a person in a wheelchair with a walker, with a cane, no energy, no goals, no passion for life. I see a person who has given up. And you know what? You don't have to look too far. You go outside and you see those people. I remind myself of that and I get up and do. And I refuse. I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. It's discipline, it's willpower, it's determination, it's to see how am I going to spend the next 10 years? How am I going to spend the next 50 years? Let's say God has for me another 20 years. Imagine if I would have given up when I was 50 because I was too old. Never went back to school, never competed in bodybuilding, and never become a writer. I have written 5 books and I'm starting to book number 6 now. Because you know about aging. You are not about age. You are not about that. You are about power and potential. And your power and potential doesn't have any age. Energy doesn't have age. You don't say, oh, how old is that? How old is the energy? Eternal, everlasting. That's the way it is. Hi, Jessica. That's the way it is. So it's a choice. It's a choice. It's an attitude which involves the power of discipline, the power of self-control, the power of self-love, the power of determination, the power of faith, the power of belief. Believe. You have to believe. You have to believe that you're already achieving that. You have to believe that it's already yours. You have to believe that perfect health is yours. And the law of harmony operates in your mind and body. That's an affirmation that you find in my affirmation CD here. And that's what, when I'm back from I walk 3 miles and I jog back 3 miles. And when I'm coming back, walking is talking to God. Like I'm talking to you, I'm talking to God. I'm talking to God. We're talking, or listening. Some days I talk, some days I listen to God. It changes every single day. But coming back, I'm started jogging, and that's the moment I start doing my affirmation. And one of my affirmations every single day is, infinite intelligence leads and guides me in all my ways. Perfect health is mine, and the law of harmony operates in my mind and beauty. In my mind and body. Beauty, love, peace, and harmony operates over me. Perfect health is mine, and the law of harmony operates in my mind and body. Listen to that. Perfect health is mine, and the law of harmony operates in my mind and body. Guess what? I'm repeating that for 3 miles. I'm on other ones. And that's not the only one I do, but I do that like at least 4 or 5 times, as many times as I do. I don't plan like, oh, this is gonna be 3. No, if it keeps coming up, I keep doing it. I just go with it. So perfect health is mine, and the law of harmony open. So what happened? Perfect health is always mine because I believe. When you believe in something, that if you believe in something negative, it's going to happen to you. And if you believe in something positive, it's going to happen to you. Both ways work. So if you know that both ways work, why would you go with the negative one? It doesn't make any sense. If you know that life is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and whatever comes out of your mouth, you are manifesting because you invest in your energy and your power and that thought, that's what you create. And then don't ask yourself, why is this happening to me? What you need to do is to stop, pause, take a pause, and see, what am I thinking? What kind of thought am I entertaining? Why is this is what happening in my life? What kind of thinking am I doing? What is the quality of my thought? Because the quality of your thought is going to determine the quality of your life. That's simple. There is no two-way street here. It's just the way it is. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to answer your question for another 5 minutes and then we go. You said I can feel your positive energy. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for following. You are such an inspiration for me. I'm struggling with body all my life. I would love to sit. Yeah, you will. You know, just get my affirmation. Get in my website. Go to my website. Okay, go to my website and download at least the CD of affirmation CD. Affirmation CD and the CD, The Mind is Designed for Success. And if you have any problem downloading, let me know. And the person who takes care of my website will assist you in downloading that CD. But you know, you have to take action. You see, because you talk about struggling. You struggle, and that language has to change. That language has to change to. It's easy for me to be in shape. It's easy for me to exercise. I enjoy exercising. I get excited when I'm exercising. Being in perfect health of mind. See the difference of thought? Because that's what you created. As you keep saying that you struggle all your life, you're going to be struggling all your life. Go into my YouTube channel. You have a link also here in TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch all my CD, my videos. I have excellent videos that you can watch about affirmation, everything. Do I have lipstick? Okay. María dice, asked, what do you do when you feel doubt? When in doubt, I don't do anything. And if I have to doubt, I doubt my doubts. When I'm in doubt, I do nothing. If I'm in doubt, rule it out. If you're in doubt, you don't want to do it. Why would I do if I'm doubting that I'm gonna do this blog today? I won't do it. Shall I do it? Will I do it? No. No, you're gonna do it. Okay, I'm doing this today. I'm doing this today. So when in doubt, rule it out. And if you're in doubt, don't do it. Don't do it because you're doubting. See, why would you do something that you're doubting to do? When you're doubting something, when you're in doubt, it's the sign not to do it, not to do anything. Chill out, relax, let yourself go, let it be. And your mind, which is you have a creative subconscious, is also in my first book. I think I talk about the conscious and subconscious mind. It will the creative subconscious will tell you what is the right thing to do, but you have to trust. See, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you are a person you are equipped for success. Your mind is programmed for success, but you gotta believe it. You don't know. You don't know what you have in you because you need to get my books. You need to get my books. You need to get my 5 books. You need to watch my videos here on YouTube, and you need to download the CDs. Because that's what happened. So that's why when in doubt, you don't do anything. But think about it. Think logically. If you're doubting, why would you do it? When it's not gonna take you someplace good. Okay. Enough of that. Amen, my friend. Okay, let's see what we have here in. No, okay. Okay, I think we are, if I don't see anything else for you guys, then we are. How do you like the setting here? TikTok, how about this setting? Instagram, okay. Okay, so I think we've done it for today. So remember, we do this every other Sunday, Monday. every other Monday. So today we talk about successful aging. You decide how you're going to age. You decide what you're going to believe. You decide if you are going to spend the next 10 years in a wheelchair with a walker or dead or just going to the doctor and taking medication all day long. It's up to you. Okay. And don't buy into that idea that, oh, that's part of the aging process. There are few things that are part of the aging process, and being useless is not one of them. Pow! Okay? Okay, my friends. So we are gonna finish here in YouTube. Love you guys. Let me check back here, see. Oh, Daniela and Carolina. Gracias. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Look nice and clear. Oh, beautiful. Excellent. Okay. Lighting, hello. Happy to see you. Lighting, great. Okay, wonderful. So we keep the setting here for now. Huh? So I got from YouTube good report about the setting. Looking good, very nice, and so that's what we want. And I know TikTok always looks nice. Okay, and the same thing with Instagram. Okay, Daniela and Carolina say keep this set. Perfect. It will be. Okay, my friends. So see you in about 2 weeks. No, next Monday, the following Monday. Anything, just send me a question or idea on what to talk about. And I hope you enjoyed this segment today. And remember, it's up to you. You either pay the price for success or you can pay the price for failure. And the price for failure is not worth it because you are better than that. You deserve a life full of power, energy, discipline, determination, faith, and belief. Believe and it's yours. With that, I say pow, you say wow. Pow! I love it. Ciao. We finish in here and you see we'll stop immediately. Yes, and finish in here. Perfect.